Amanda.
And
We're here to talk about salads. Eat a salad. Put the cake down. Just kidding. Give us the cake. You stop eating cake. 3, 2, 1. That sucked. That was terrible. That was honestly really bad. We were going so well, I had to break it up.
No, Brad.
No, it's okay.
Hi guys, I'm so excited because I have my first special guest for my vlog. This is Sam Brown. He flew all the way here from Rhode Island to be interviewed by me.
Woo! Yeah. Hey guys. Hi guys, my name is Sam Brown from LiftLaughLive.net. I am so excited to be here talking to Amanda, and yeah, I love the opportunity to be here. Thank you for having me in this wonderful studio that we have. That we made up. It looks like a couch, but it's really a studio.
This is sorry. I'm trying to make it look comfortable, like home. I wanted to make you feel at home.
This is pretty good.
So that was the theme with the setup. So we're here today because you wrote a book.
I did.
How fun! I already read it.
Yeah.
Of course. I was the first person to buy it. I might be like your biggest fan. Talk a little bit about what it is
Sure.
so they know the gist of it and then why I liked it.
Okay, perfect. Well, the name of the book is Fat Loss Survival Guide from a Former Fat Guy, and I'm the former fat guy. In the past year or so, I've lost about 50 to 55 pounds. Not doing anything crazy, not doing anything, any crazy fads or diets or shakes or anything like that. I really just stuck to diet and exercise, clean eating, healthy eating, replacing all the junky foods that I had in my diet with normal, healthy foods, and very
Music
simple.
to my ears.
Very, very simple.
So cool.
And I had huge success with it. What this book is, it's a culmination of all the little tips and tricks that I used to, get through cravings. Because as you know, being a health professional, that when you're dieting, you're gonna be hungry. Like you're gonna have those cravings for the things that you used to eat all the time. And this book kind of goes over how I got through those. How, just a little bit of the tips and tricks that I used to, get me through those times and then lead to my prolonged success with weight loss.
I love it. And that's why I like it the most, I think, is because it's real, and it's relatable for an everyday person.
For sure.
So I think a lot of like what I talk about and what I teach and read and write about is so science-based, and I try not to use big words on here, but my life is revolved around big words and stuff, and yours
Absolutely.
just simplifies everything.
I'm not a huge fan of big words because I can't spell them.
I will save them
for
me.
I can't spell them. My punctuation is poor. But no, I do like to keep it simple because you know what? At the end of the day, if it's really complicated or over the top, I'm probably not going to do it. Probably not going to do it, probably not going to stick to it, and I'm not going to have success.
So let's talk a little bit about your journey, for those who haven't read the book and for those who don't know you.
Sure.
So this was about a year ago that
Yep.
this larger transition started.
You got it.
What do you think was like the one thing that pushed you to finally start?
Well, honestly, I was in a position in my life where I wasn't really super happy. I was, gaining weight. I had a job that was super stressful. I didn't have the enjoyments in life that I had once had. I was just in a position where I needed change, and I needed to, like I said, gain control of my life. And what's funny is I just started.
You did.
There was no period of trial and error. It was kind of a cold turkey approach.
Trying to commit.
Yeah, because I didn't really know how to do it, where to go to do it. You know what I mean? I didn't have all the answers. I never had I still don't have all the answers. I wrote a book and I don't have all the answers. Weird. But
Is there answer key in the book?
there is. I didn't put it in there.
Oh.
But yeah, so like I said, I didn't have any of the answers. I didn't know going ahead exactly how I would do it. But I just started. I pretty much cut out alcohol to start. It's amazing how many calories you consume if you're at the bar all the time.
Sure.
Cut the booze out, cut out sodas and stuff like that, and it was just a slow process. I didn't lose it all at once. I didn't, wasn't amazingly successful in the beginning, like I said, because I didn't know what I know now. But I just started. And gave myself the opportunity to learn it as I went.
Has your life changed and any like new opportunities come up from this whole new lifestyle?
Well, ironically enough, I've just recently received 2 certifications. One as a personal trainer and one as an underground strength coach because of my newfound fascination with weight loss and
so
health
cool.
and nutrition.
Yeah.
And it's actually helped me kind of find new hobbies, new things that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've recently started writing my own blog, liftlaugh.live.net, about pretty much right when this process started. I kind of started just writing a few things here and there, just kind of share my experience. I'm an avid strongman competitor, and for those who don't know, strongman is like lifting big logs and rocks and kegs and just awkward heavy things.
Really heavy.
Really heavy things, and we do that. But,
pick things up and put them down.
I mean, besides the website, I do writing, I do videography, photography. You know, it just opened up a whole world of new opportunities because
so cool.
I had that courage to try it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, you can do anything you want to do if you just try it.
Would you have ever pictured this life of yours now,
Never.
back when you were at
Never.
that job and in that
I was working probably 70 hours a week, 75 hours a week at something I just didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy it, and I was miserable. And now I'm at the point where I went back to school in my master's program for counseling in Providence College, having a blast. Yep, counseling. I'm a pretty good talker.
We'll see. We'll see what they think.
I've given myself more opportunity to grow and experience life in different ways.
Life.
Absolutely.
Path.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the counseling, do you think that helps you maybe with your journey? You know, more focusing on like understanding yourself and talking yourself in and out of things. But then with helping other people,
absolutely,
everyone must ask you, like, how'd you do it? You
exactly. The one thing that I've learned along the way that has helped me most in counseling is realizing that everybody has a story. Mm-hmm. Everybody has stuff they're going through, and everybody, you know, could use help, could use a little bit of direction. Mm-hmm. During the course of everybody's week, there's not really a set amount of time that you can only focus on yourself.
Never.
Because most of us are doing a job or, you know, going to school or this, or taking care of the kids or the family or the wife and the husband, whatever. And you don't get that time to really focus on the issues that are going on with you.
Yeah. I think that's huge because that relates to everyone's, like, why they don't start their weight loss journey a lot of the time, because they have all of those excuses. Mm-hmm. So that
too busy, too that. You know, and it really does just take a little bit of effort in the beginning, but then you just start rolling. Because you start seeing change, you start seeing progress, and you get excited.
So do you think you have like a little edge having this master's degree in counseling now?
I think actually, I believe the weight loss has helped me get more out of the master's program.
Awesome.
Especially with being in counseling and dealing with people. The mental health aspect of things is hugely based on the physicality. You know, what you're eating, how you're eating it, you know.
Amen.
If you're drinking, if you're enough water or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's connected. There's not one thing.
For sure.
You can't fix the body without fixing the mind, and vice versa. You can't fix the mind without fixing the body.
Heard it here first.
When I work with a few of my clients for personal training, one of the things I tell them is, okay, if you're ready to start, write down everything you eat for a week. Everything you put in your body for 1 week, write it down and come back to me 1 week from now. It's a commitment that's worth it because it changes your life. It changes. You don't know where you're going to be 6 months, a year from starting your process, starting your journey. So
you don't know how good you could possibly feel.
Exactly.
So what would you say is one major thing that you've learned about yourself throughout this journey?
I have learned that regardless of losing weight, I still enjoy Oreos. And that's one thing that's never going to change is there are certain foods that will always set me off or will be a trigger point for me. I mean, I don't know how many times I've just woken up without my clothes on, covered in Oreo dust in some random field. You know? I don't know if it happens to everybody else.
Happens to the best of us, right?
It happens to everybody. I think that's the one thing that is a strong take-home message. The one thing I learned about myself is the fact that you may be on a diet and you may be losing weight, but give yourself some time to enjoy your life a little bit. You know, once you make a little progress, I'm not saying in the first week jump off the bandwagon and, you know,
End
go
up
off
in the field.
end up in a field.
Yeah.
But give yourself some breaks. You're gonna screw up. It's inevitable. Everybody screws up. And you really just need to give yourself that space and that room to grow and to develop and to figure this out, because you're not going to get there in a day. You're not going to get there in a week. It's going to take long-term continuous effort to get to your goal. And if you get upset at yourself too much when you screw up, you're never going to make it.
Right. No calories matter. What would be your favorite food or meal?
That's another tough question.
Full of the tough ones today.
Full of the tough ones.
The diggers.
I would say it's one of my favorites. I'd say it was one of my vices for sure. Nothing better than a giant heaping plate of Oreos. But you know what? I would have to go. I know I'm super Irish, but my mom makes the best spaghetti and meatballs on the planet.
Yeah.
And there's just something about cheesy sauce and meatballs and like thick fettuccine that just make me forget that calories exist.
Okay. So, on the other hand, what is one of your favorite newer meals? Like a healthier
variant?
Healthier meal that you've come to enjoy.
And I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. I can't believe I'm saying this. But for those who have no idea what this is or have ever tried it, spaghetti squash.
That one's for the boys back home.
Total game changer. Unreal. It's just unreal because it gives you the same mouthfeel as pasta. I mean, there's the texture thing. There's a slight texture difference, but it takes up any sauce that you put it on.
Go-to.
And it's filling. I'll actually eat less spaghetti squash and be as full as I would if I ate pasta.
Awesome.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It's. I don't know. I never knew how I got through life without it. I have no idea.
That's so great. That is one of my favorites.
It's been like, I don't know, like a day and a half since I've had spaghetti squash, and I'm like, I could go for some spaghetti squash right now.
Well, it just so happens I bought you a thanks for visiting present.
Perfect. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, and by the way, this is a spaghetti squash, for all that don't know. And this may be one of the most magical vegetables on the planet. I'm going to eat this as soon as I possibly can. I was kind of expecting like a Rolex or an iPad, but I appreciate a spaghetti squash.
This is a new channel. I haven't had 1 million views yet. They don't pay me for this yet.
So what you do is you cut this in half, scrape the seeds out. It's got the same sort of seeds as a pumpkin. And what you do is you lay this each side flat, what would you say, meat down, open side down, face down, flat side down, on a baking sheet. You can season it however you want. Olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to do. Bake it 40 minutes, 45 minutes at 400 degrees. Give it a few minutes to cool down because, trust me, I didn't the first time. And then you just scrape the inside of it, and the meat of the squash turns into like little pasta. It's amazing. It's stringy just like angel hair. You can probably eat this entire spaghetti squash for the same amount of carbs as you would, a single serving of pasta. It's amazing.
That is great.
And then you also get all the micronutrients and the macronutrients and whatnot. And
this is like a proud mom moment. I just need to take it in.
I'm gonna go make this. You're on your own.
Don't worry, they love to hear me talk all day. So, what would you say to the person who is wanting to start this journey of getting healthier and, taking that time for themselves, but they're just not there?
They're just not there.
What do you tell them?
Well, what I would tell them is to do something. Start small. Simply getting up a little bit earlier in the morning and walking before work. Start drinking the right amount of water in a day. Cut back some of the soda. Cut back even the diet soda. You really, really just want to start small and figure out little changes that you can do right now to help you when you can finally make the bigger jump.
Small, manageable changes. You heard it here.
You did.
So go out and buy this book, Weight Loss Survival Guide.
From a former fat guy.
My favorite part. No offense, it's clever. Where can we buy this book?
You can buy it at www.weightlosssurvivalguide.com, or you can find it on the Amazon Marketplace. Just search the title and you'll find it.
Awesome. Remind them again of where they can find you.
You can find me at www.liftlaughlive.net. You can find me on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at liftlaughllive. Live has 2 E's. Someone got to it first.
I'll put that in the little section below. But thanks for talking to me.
Thank you for having me. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm glad to share my story.
This is my first guest.
Yeah.
You guys let me know if you liked this little guest idea, or if you just want to hear me talk more. But I thought it was fun to switch it up a little bit. Maybe they get sick of me.
Well, how could they?
I don't know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with everything that I post. I'll post the link below. And let me know what you thought and ideas for our next one. If you want to be a special guest on The Amanda Show. Did I just bring back The Amanda Show?
Way to go, Amanda.
Cue the dancing lobster! I will talk to you soon. You want to try another one? Yay!
Yay, we did it.
I can't do it. Alright.
It's so funny that it's like you just...
I'm so silly. I'm so stressed out.
No. Killed it. Yes! I've been holding that in this entire time.
Okay. Okay.
That was a chunky one. That was like... That was...